Most small businesses think they have a marketing problem when they're not getting leads, where in actual fact, they have a sales problem. Let me explain. Most small businesses, when they're starting out, they don't have leads, they don't have customers. They naturally assume that marketing is going to solve this problem for them. So what they do is they start a marketing campaign. They start running some ads maybe, they start posting on social media, then they sit and wait and no leads come in right away. And then they usually think, oh, marketing doesn't work, or I just don't have enough budget for my marketing, or it takes a lot of money to build a new business, and then they give up and then they stop. Actually, what happened was they were trying to solve their sales problem with marketing. Most new businesses need to focus on sales first. And what I mean by that is they need to be cold calling, basically going through their whole contact list, contacting everyone that they know on their phone, on Facebook, on Meta, on Instagram, on any social platform that they're on, LinkedIn, and just, asking the people and saying, hey, I offer this service. Would you be interested, or do you know of anyone who's interested, right? They need to be doing the functions that a salesperson would be doing. That's what they're missing. Marketing comes later, but the marketing isn't going to solve the problem in the beginning. Marketing takes some time and needs to grow, needs to expand, and needs to get to a point where it can actually be effective. Now, today, every person, every consumer is being bombarded with messages from all over. So when they're driving in their car, when they're scrolling on their phone, they see an average of 4,000 to 10,000 messages per day. Now, you as a small little business need to try and penetrate through all that noise and make yourself known. So like always, since the beginning of time, marketing's job has been to get a message across to people. Now, you would think that, okay, that takes a lot of budget and I can't afford to do that, so I need to find some other way. The same stuff that works for Coca-Cola or for any of these big brands actually works for small businesses too. Most small businesses simply are too hungry for leads to have the wherewithal or the patience to push through to do a proper long-term marketing campaign, which creates brand awareness for them and makes them very well known to their customers, and have their customers then start reaching out to them. All right. So this is my advice to any new entrepreneur, any new small business, especially local businesses, right? First thing you do, you start focusing on your sales. If you're just a one-man show, that means you got to do everything, right? You're wearing the sales hat. You've got to do it all. You've got to reach out to as many people as you can, cold, right? Obviously, start with people you know and then move on to people you don't know, and you're just going to have to reach out. If you can, and if you can afford it, then you should hire a salesperson. And I don't mean a salesperson who just expects leads to come his way and then he sells them. No. I mean a person that's hungry who can go out and get leads for you. Then while that is happening, you start up your marketing campaign, and all you do is you focus on long-term marketing strategies, right? Start with your search engine optimization of your website. That's going to take some time to build. So all you do is you start a blog on your website, you start posting some valuable content on there, some articles, one a week or something like this should be fine. And you just keep that activity going. It's not going to pay off right away. It's going to take a few months for it to start giving you some traffic. So you just start with that. Next thing you do is you go on to Meta and you create an ad campaign, very simple ad campaign. Hopefully you've already set up your Meta page or your Instagram page. And what you do is you just set up ads with the sole purpose of growing your audience, right? Growing followers on your pages, right? So you set up ads with very low budget, and all they do is they say, hey, I'm XYZ company and I do this and that service, and those ads just are rolling out every day on a small budget. They're just gathering likes, right? They're gathering those attention units that you need. The nice thing is once they've liked, Now they're following you, and if you post content later, they have a higher chance of seeing that content. So you see what we're doing here. We're growing something. We're building a base, a foundation. Then the next thing you do is you set up a little ad campaign, which we call a retargeting campaign. So anyone going to your website, you then retarget them. You show them ads again, whether it be on Facebook, on Google Ads, wherever you prefer. But again, small budget. Doesn't have to be a lot of ad spend on this. And then what that's doing is it's bringing those people who showed some interest by going to your website, it's bringing them back again so that they can convert, right? You're grabbing those attention units again, right? See what we're doing here? We're doing a repetition of message. Just like Coca-Cola is bombarding us with ads all the time. Everywhere you drive, every time you go to the movies or on TV, you always see a Coke ad, right? Why are they doing that? There's something to that. It's called repetition of message, and that's what you can apply as a small business with very little budget. So then once you've got that little ad campaign, that retargeting campaign going, then you can add another layer of ads that are now lead gen ads, right? Once that's rolling, now you can go out and try and get some direct response from your ads, right? These would typically be Google ads. And again, don't start with a big budget. Do a small budget, and don't be disappointed if it's not going to start working right away. You might have to spend a little bit of time on it and tweak it. Really look at the metrics and see what's working and what's not, what keywords are working well for you and what are not. But again, try and keep the spend to a minimum unless you see something that really, really works well. That would be the marketing strategy basically, while your sales strategy is still rolling, right? While all that marketing strategy is happening, you should still have yourself or another salesperson constantly calling people, messaging people, trying to get those sales in so that you can fund these marketing activities. And the marketing activities will start growing slowly but surely. You're going to build that audience. You're going to get more and more people liking your page, right? You're going to get more and more people seeing your retargeting ads, right? It's going to start growing, right? And later down the road, you'll notice, okay, you're going to have to add a little bit more budget now so that you can reach an audience that is naturally interested in your services. And they showed interest by following your page or watching your ads or viewing your videos, etc. And then you just want to keep showing your message to those people. When they're ready, they will reach out to you. They will come to your website. They will check you out. They will fill in the forms. They will phone you from there. That's where the leads and the conversions are going to come from eventually. But that whole process, it's going to take time. You're talking about 3 to 6 months really to start seeing a return on your marketing. So that's basically the story, right? If you're starting a new business, don't be confused. Don't be fooled by the fact that you're not getting leads and you think, oh, I have a marketing problem. I need to beef up my marketing a lot. Yes, you do need to focus on marketing to some degree, but really you need to be focusing on sales right away while you're kickstarting your marketing campaign. And your marketing campaign should be focused on the long run, not the short term. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you need help with your marketing, then please let me know. Comment in the video or comment or wherever you see this video, or just reach out to me. Go to pixolve.com. You can fill in a form there. You can chat to me on WhatsApp. And I hope this helped a lot. And please remember to like and subscribe if you're seeing this on any of our channels. All right, have a good day.